This screencast is very short and it will address iMessages, which is a way that you can communicate strong feelings and encourage behavior change without judgment. This can be used teacher to child, can also be used adult to adult, and children can learn to use it with one another and with adults. Of course, it takes a considerate amount of modeling and coaching and direct teaching for children to learn this method. So to get us started, I'm going to go over what iMessages entail so you can begin practicing them and using them in your classrooms. So the elements of an iMessage are these three things. They don't have to happen in any particular order, but they all need to be there in order to be an effective iMessage. First, there needs to be a description of the behavior. Second, there needs to be the actual effects of the behavior on the speaker. And then the third is how the speaker feels about the behavior. So let's use an example of dishes. An I statement that could help around dirty dishes could be something like, I feel frustrated when the dishes aren't done. I came home from work today and tried to make dinner, but the dishes from last night's dinner were still dirty, which meant that I needed to clean them before I could start dinner. This put me behind and made me feel really anxious about getting dinner done on time. You can also add here what you would like to see in the future. That really can support someone to help you. So then I could follow that statement up with something like, next time, please follow through on doing the dishes so that I don't get further behind. So why would we use these messages? A study by Gano found that these are less provocative than you statements, meaning that people get less defensive and reactive when you use statements like this. You're more likely to see someone change their behavior when you use iMessages versus you statements. And it's a way that you can articulate your feelings and needs that the person you're talking to can typically hear you. So here are some examples. This is from a real life example. Just the other day, I went to do laundry and my partner's laundry was in the washing machine. It was already clean, but he's very tall, so he likes to handle his own laundry because I just put everything in the dryer until it gets fully dry, and he feels like his clothes shrink and they're uncomfortable. So he likes to handle how much he dries them and then hangs them up to dry the rest of the way. So what I said to him was, I was really frustrated this afternoon when I went to do my laundry and yours was sitting in the washing machine after you told me you were going to take care of it because then I couldn't do my laundry. So it was a statement I made to him. If I wanted to talk about future behavior that could support me, I could then say, next time before you leave, please move your laundry to the dryer or give me instructions on how you would like me to handle it. So that way I let him know that I'm here to do this with you, but I need you to help partner with me of taking care of it or communicating to me. A few more examples. Here's one that might apply to your schoolwork or your workplace. I was anxious when I couldn't complete the project because your piece was missing. I had to do extra work to figure out what to do. I'm going to pause here for a minute for you to think about what phrase you might say around next time. So next time, what? Hopefully you thought of a few examples. You could say something like, next time, please communicate with me when you will get these pieces finished, and if there are any issues with completing it, I would like to know right away. You could say, next time I need you to follow through on a deadline and finish the project, finish your piece so I can do my parts of the project. Or you could even say something like, next time, let's make sure that we're both really clear on what parts we're going to do by when so that we can both feel successful. So there are some ideas. Here's another example. I had to do extra errands on my way home from work because the food shopping you said you would do did not get done. I got home late and I felt that I had to rush around in order to complete the other chores I needed to do. I'm sure you can fill in the next time statement on this one. Here's some examples for the classroom. I feel frustrated when we don't clean up efficiently after choice time because then we lose some of our outside time that we all love. Tomorrow, let's make a plan to ensure we get our room cleaned up as quickly as we can. You see in two short sentences, everything is in there that the children need to hear around an I statement. Here's another example. It hurt my body when that loud noise was in my ear and it made me feel scared. Next time, what would we say here? Maybe next time, please use a softer voice near my ear, or next time, can you get my attention in another way? You can even use this statement with a toddler. So for this loud noise, I might just say, ouch, loud noise in my ear. That hurts. Next time, talk to me soft. I will pay attention. So you can even adapt it for different age groups using less words, different tones, etc. So those are some examples of the I statements. They will help you complete the next part of your work.